welcome to your favorite program, lumiere the J. My name is Babatunde Adebola, and I have a very important guest here today, Kayode Fabunmi. Welcome, Kayode.
Thank you very much.
lumiere the J, if you just joined us for the very first time, it's a show that is aimed at showcasing the lives of different individuals who we call high flyers. These are people who have made up their minds to succeed and make every effort to do so. Too many people give the responsibility for their success to external forces and therefore are not able to make sustainable progress. They keep waiting and hoping for the government, for their teachers, for their bosses to make things better. But we found out that a more sustainable way to succeed is when you take the responsibility for the success or the changes that you desire. And all across the globe, we are interacting with different men and women who have made this their philosophy. And there's a common denominator that when you make up your mind to succeed, you will. Life does not necessarily give you what you deserve, but what you demand from it. Today, we're going to be considering a very important topic, and it borders around entrepreneurship. Now, I'm one who's all for entrepreneurship because I believe that entrepreneurs are the catalyst of the engine of any country. But then what I also find out is that people go into businesses depending on, at different phases of their lives. It could be that you've worked for a particular period and you suddenly find out that you need another means of income and you decide, let me venture into it. Or you could be the one that is caught out, you're not caught out for the corporate world and you decide, I want to run business from day one. Some say, I don't want to work for anybody. All these are legitimate reasons for going to business. But what is also fundamentally important is how you run your business. What are the foundations upon which your business is run? Is your business going to be geared up to just meet your basic needs, or is it geared up for the long run? We find out that it's very important that whatever you do, you give it your best shot. So Kayode set up a business law clinic recently, and it's aimed at doing one thing: teaching people the dynamics, the principles of running business successfully and sustainably. And I thought, for the purpose of our viewers, let's have a special event where we can actually talk about it, learn from him, run it. And the good thing about these concepts is that they are universally acceptable. Wherever you run, whether it is in Africa, where this is being shot from, or the United States, or it's in Canada, or it's in Asia, lots of business success are essentially and fundamentally the same. So you're in for a beautiful time, and I ask you to please stay tuned as we go on to this.
Principally, we try to address two classes of people,
Okay.
to get it right. You also have people that have started business, partnerships, conflicting concepts or conceptualization of business. So you have two people start a business and then down the line they disagree.
Okay. Partnerships then.
Yeah. Well. Some business should be partnerships.
Yeah.
Some are limited liability.
Okay.
But then they get the concept wrong.
Okay.
And then what their mindset is when they enter into the business is different from what they end up. So part of the things is to let them understand, what each concept means and try to advise them accordingly.
Okay. So they make an informed decision.
Exactly. Yes. So they have an informed decision, and then they can move forward from there.
So are you winning?
Yes, we are. The interest is growing, largely because a lot of businesses fail because of these things. If the foundation is wrong, then you can be sure that the structure would fall. So yes, we are. Some people want to start, they don't know how to start, they don't know where to go to, they don't know what to do, and they start and then they find out that they face challenges in growing their business. So yes, we're winning. And,
so what I hear is that it's not enough to have a dream or be passionate about what you do. It's even better that you know the laws of the game and you run it sustainably, right?
Yeah. So what the business law clinic is you want to start a business. You need to understand the rules of the game.
Yeah.
You need to understand the rules of registration. You need to understand corporate rules basically. And then because many people are not lawyers, even some that are, I suppose that if you're a lawyer, you should know the rules. But many business people don't know the law.
Yeah.
And more importantly, people have different concepts that they already have ideas of how the business should be, which necessarily is not the case.
Okay.
So they conflict and then those conflicts now give rise to business failures.
Okay.
So I'll give you a good example. You want to start a business and you're looking at forming 3 different companies, and you just want to trade, as an example. So here you have 3 companies registered. There are compliance issues that you face.
Yeah.
So you have to file your taxes, you have to file statutory compliance, corporate house. If your business is industry regulated, you have to meet the compliance of that sector. Now, if it's a general trading business, you just have one business located, you can use your company for all those businesses that you want to do.
Okay.
Now, you register a company, you are not really into it. You have not started that line of business.
Yeah.
But because you have registered that business in a particular industry, you need to meet the compliance issues.
Okay.
2 or 3 years down the line, your regulator comes up, knocks on your door and says, you have this defaults on payment that you need to have made, and then that becomes a challenge.
Yeah.
And of course, ignorance of the law is not an excuse. So you find that all these things affect how businesses are run and managed at the end of the day. Okay. So part of the things that we try to do is to teach and advise.
Yes.
Teaching in the sense that we organize seminars for them.
Okay.
Group seminar. Okay. But we also find out that some people are shy. They don't want to talk about their businesses. So that's where the concept of the clinic came up. Okay. So the clinic is a one-on-one consultancy.
I see.
Yeah. We also do things like statutory compliance, which we find is a big challenge. So people register. So let's say you're doing broadcasting, for instance. You go into broadcasting, you don't know that you have certain licenses you need to obtain, and then you get a big job, or you are prospecting for a big job, and then they ask for your license. You spend a lot of money trying to prospect for that job. You find out that you need certain licenses, or in some instances, you actually even get the job, and then at the point of executing, you find out that you require some licenses, and then what happens?
This is getting very interesting.
You lose the job, and then so there's so many issues. Another is you enter into contracts on a daily basis, but then you don't have any agreements to back up your contract. So we also advise on simple business agreements that you need to have. Just basically like a template, like an invoice that you issue. Just simple, straightforward, so that your intention is captured, the intention of your partner or the other party, the third party is captured, and then you have a contract.
Kayode, hold that thought. We'll be right back. I know that this is a time when countries like Nigeria are looking to diversify, looking for alternative ways in which they can generate revenue. People like you are needed to, spread the word out there. And I'll just say, please be aggressive about it. There's a lot of people that need it. I know you're focusing on Lagos State now because that's where you're based, but all across this country, all across the west coast of Africa, and even beyond the shores of Africa, to entire, that information needs to be propagated. So it's good things that you're doing that. So where's your family? How does your family sit with this? What's the?
This is my job. I keep family. I keep job.
Yeah,
so,
separate.
Yeah. So it's the family is happy. They do what they're meant to do. I do what I need to do, and we
everybody's smiling.
Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
So we're one happy family.
Good stuff.
That's the important thing. Yes.
Good stuff. Are you engaging the government in any way, of your country in any way? Is there any partnership? I'm just wondering, because what you're doing, I think, really needs to be heard.
One of the things I have seen over the years is there's no need to engage with the government.
Okay.
Just like you said in the opening, you must take responsibility.
You're waiting for
you must take responsibility. And that is what we're trying to do. Now, if along the way our path cross with the government's path, why not? We'll talk to them.
Okay.
But for now, our focus is on the individual, well, not individuals, on businesses. And there was a time I was part of a government committee that was looking at reviewing the laws and things like that. So yes, I can as a person operate on that level. But the clinic will just deal mainly on with businesses. And that's what our target is.
They can reach you on the website?
Yeah, so the website is www.businessclinic -ng.com.
Okay. www.businessclinic-ng.com. Okay. Yeah. You heard it, guys, and it's rolling on your screen. Please, let's make the most of it. we talked about, you running the business clinic. Is there any other thing you do on the side?
This is just by the side.
I see.
Yeah,
It's not the
yeah,
main.
no, it's
Okay.
not. This grew out of my passion to help businesses.
Okay.
Yeah, but we have a full-fledged law firm
I see.
that I run, and then also we have an academy called Business Law Academy. So we do trainings, we do events, conferences, retreats, and things like that. And then we're also into publication. There's a lot of documents out there that we have that we're pushing out.
Authored by you?
Some authored by me, some authored by other people.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
So, we'll be right back. Welcome back, viewers. We've had a very beautiful time today learning from Kayode Fabunmi on how to run a successful business, focusing on the fundamentals required to thrive in any community, even though the focus has been on Nigeria, where he operates for now. The fundamental challenges of entrepreneurs and what they can do to address the problem from a legal standpoint. You don't have to remain in ignorance. Just ask for help. And he's given us his website for business clinic. He's providing something. He's also providing the business academy for the younger 17 to 24, where once in a year, sometime around July, they can go to Canterbury, University of Kent, to actually get to know how to run businesses. In the process, they also learn to be better leaders. It's a talent hunt program. So it's just wonderful. So having said this, I mean, you have a lot going from you. From the age of 10, you already veered into business. When it's all said and done, how would you like to be remembered?
The boy from Okeago in Abeokuta that puts smiles on people's faces.
I think for this show, you've actually achieved that. You put a smile on my face, to be honest. I am happy because I see something that will affect lives, and I'm grateful. And so for that, as a little thank you to you, as is that custom, we took a picture while you were making your statements, and if the camera can just show this is from us to you. It's in partnership between us, La Lumiere Doje, and photographic partner, Photo Lighthouse. And you know what, you're actually very fortunate because the lighthouse man is here in the house. So, Deji, I think it's best that you come over.
So, on behalf of La Lumiere Doje and Photo Lighthouse Studios, I'd like to present this to you.
Thank you very much.
And tell you you're doing an excellent job.
Thank you.
You should please keep it up.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. So, please have your seat.
Okay.
It's evident that there's a lot you can do, not more excuses. Opportunities abound. Stop complaining. Start working. Start looking for it. Start shining the light. We are here to shed the light. But then when you see the light, you have responsibility to do what you need to do, because light provides illumination. And it's our hope that from the little you've heard today, you will go there and make yourself proud. So we'll come your way next time. It's bye for now. All the best.